Welcome to part 3 of reviewing The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. This is the book that has helped me with my financial literacy journey, and I decided to review it, and hopefully you grab a copy and read it for yourself. And so far, the author has been describing the money blueprint, but he hasn't defined it yet. So now, at this stage of our book reading or reviewing, he has now defined it. What is it? He begins by giving an analogy. He says, just like a blueprint for a house, it is a preset plan or a design for that particular home. The money blueprint is also a preset program or a way of being in relation with money. And he says those who have studied human potential, they have come up with a formula. And that formula is called the process of manifestation. And here it goes. So here is wealth number 3, the principle of wealth number 3. Thoughts lead to feelings, feeling leads to action, action leads to results. Your financial blueprint consists of your feelings, your action, and your thoughts towards money. And how is your money blueprint formed? Well, this is formed way back when you were young. And who was the primary source of this programming or the conditioning that you have with respect to money? Well, it was your parents, your siblings, your friends, authority figures, teachers, religious leaders, the media, your culture, and etc. The author says no child is born with an attitude towards money. Every child is taught how to think about and how to act in relation to money. And this affects everyone. Unless you decide to intercede and revise your mind, what you were programmed when you were young still remains. And your thoughts originate in the files of information. That's what the author describes. You have the storage cabinet in your mind. Isn't that interesting? So we all have files of information in our minds. And this file of information is based on the past. So the author says there are 3 ways in which we are primarily conditioned in life with respect to money. One is verbal programming. What did you hear when you were growing up as a young child with respect to money? The second one is modeling. What did you see when you were young? How did the adults in your life behave around money? And number 3, specific incident. What experience did you have when you were young with respect to money? Now, with respect to verbal programming, this is what you heard about money, wealth, and rich people when you were growing up. Let's see if you can identify any of these. When you were growing up, did you hear any of these phrases? Money is the root of all evil. Save your money for a rainy day. Rich people are greedy. Rich people are criminals. Filthy rich. You have to work hard to make money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You can't be rich and spiritual. Oh, you're a church boy, church girl. You can't be rich and spiritual. Have you heard that while growing up? Money doesn't buy happiness. Money talks. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's not for people like us. Not everyone can be rich. There's never enough. And the famous one is we can't afford it. Have you ever heard any of those phrases while growing up? The author says those phrases you heard about money, rich people, and wealth while growing up, guess what? They remain in your subconscious mind and they are part of your blueprint that is running your financial life right now as an adult. Let that sink in. He gives an example of someone whose mother, when he was growing up, was telling him that rich people are greedy. They make money off the sweat of poor. You should just get enough to get by. And after that, you are a pig. So guess what? This young person growing up, the mom's saying will be ringing in his head. And this person will always be broke. Now, this person may try to work hard and maybe even want to get rich, but in his subconscious mind, the two worlds are not agreeing. He wants to get rich outward, but inside, the inner part of him, his subconscious, is still thinking, I cannot get rich because rich people are greedy. And that is associated to be bad. And because the author says, when it comes to choosing between being rich and being approved by your mama or someone else, no matter what most people would do, they would choose to be rich over their mom's words, but their subconscious mind will not let them be. So here's another principle of wealth. When the subconscious mind must choose between deep-rooted emotions and logic, emotions will always win. So this person, if they want to get ahead in life, but they still remember their mom's word is deep-rooted in their subconscious, they may work so hard, they may want to be wealthy, they may want to be rich, but their subconscious mind tells them not to do so unless they choose to deprogram themselves. I hope you have learned something from this. It was a long video, and that is what a book review is all about. That means you need to come back for part 4. Otherwise, I am enjoying this book review and I am learning also again in the process. Stay blessed and keep coming for more. I will see you the next time.